Alright guys, well it is Wednesday, so Thursday, it's Wednesday. We're down here at the shop, it's my birthday, and we're going to be working on my snowblower. So, I'm undecided what I'm doing with this snowblower yet. I bought this thing, I don't know, 2 years ago now, and I've used it for about 2 winters, and it's just too big. It's just big, you know. I actually ended up getting that errant, if you guys remember, sitting out in the tent there. I need to put an axle on, a few gears. I'm going to be using that one this winter, and I'm going to get rid of the 1032 track drive, just because the track drive is just such, it's not meant for what we use it for. And oh yeah, we got the heat on today. It's pretty cold out today. I've already had the heat going quite a few times this month and last month, just at night though, when I'm packing stuff up, because it gets really cold in here. But yeah, so I'm undecided. But anyway, we still gotta get the engine running, because if I do decide to part it out, well, then the engine's gonna have to get sold running. So I'm undecided. Last year I think I tried to sell this thing and I couldn't even get a measly 200 bucks for it. So I'm gonna try and relist it again, get it fixed up. I'll post her on the Craigslist for a week. And I don't know, I'm gonna shoot for 350. Someone takes it for 3, they can take it. But if it doesn't sell then we start pulling pieces off of it. Because I know these tracks, there's a guy not too far from here I'm buddy with. He sells these things on eBay for almost $100 a piece. So yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of work. Last winter I lent it out to a buddy, and this chain here came off its sprocket, so we gotta take apart the whole assembly there. We're gonna get the motor running first, because if I can't get this motor running, then it's gonna be fuck all. Last winter I had quite a few problems with this motor. I'm not really sure what the deal is. It just doesn't like to run right. Never could get it to run right. I've replaced the carb twice on it. Yes, that's right, replaced the carb twice. With the one with that's actually a brand new carburetor on it, and it's still doing weird stuff to it. It's just, I don't know, then I thought it was the coil, so I swapped with the magneto, and that still didn't fix it. So it's got something weird problem with it. After, say, using it for about 25 minutes, shut it off, you will not get the thing to fire back up. And I could have sworn it was the coil, but, or the magneto, whatever the hell you want to call it, but it didn't do jack shit. So that's why I'm undecided about this guy. But we're gonna try and get it running first. There's no sparkles in the oil. I bet you the oil's pretty milky because it's been sitting out. Wow, oil's halfway decent actually, considering this thing has been sitting outside since, well, since the day one I bought it, and I think I've only changed the oil once on it. So anyway, we'll get work on this. Yesterday was supposed to be up another video, but I forgot my damn phone at the house. So I did make a video yesterday of the solar panels, but I did get the solar panels working. They're all up on the roof. We use 2-part epoxy and glued them right down to the roof of the trailer. So that'll be pretty good. I might go back over there. Today, and we'll do a little bit of recording over there. You guys can check out the trailer. That's some of the work we're doing. Yes, I did some welding. Got my mud flat brace in and rebuilt one of the side walls. Also today I got to rebuild one more side wall, finish up the electrical in the trailer, build a shelf, and a lot more other stuff. So I have to wait and see. You know, yeah, I might. I'm undecided. My Saber cat. It's a good little chunk of chain sitting right there, and I'm maybe contemplating of selling it. I wasn't gonna sell it just because I like it so much, but you know, there's a good little chunk of $3,500 change sitting right there, and I might cash in on that 3,500 bucks. So we'll have to wait and see on that. I might make a video, like a separate video today, just a walk around video on it, just for eBay purposes. I might post it on eBay this weekend, and if I get over $3 grand, she's probably gonna get sold. So we'll have to wait and see on that, and that would actually help me out. If I get the $3 grand, that would put me right at the mark I want to be at to buy a brand new, well, not brand new, but a new to me F350 7.3 turbo diesel international. Woohoo! Yeah. So that would help me out quite a bit. And then pick up just a quick little yard beater I'm getting back one of my old snowmobiles. I think I already told you guys that. And I don't know, I'll have to wait and see. But I've seen this one on Craigslist. It's a ZL 600 Solar Edition. So it's got the two-tone paint job. The dude wants like $1,400 or something like that. Needs his clutch rebuilt. Might try and talk him down to $1,000 and get that one too. So I like having two snowmobiles. It's always fun. But the Saber Cat's a nice sled. It's got the 144-inch track on it. Has Speedworks parts on it. Speedworks can muffler, or pipe anyway, and a few other oddball shit. And brand new $1,000 worth of shocks I put on it last winter. So that's awesome. But anyway, enough talking. Let's see if we can't fire this bitch up. I don't even know if it's got fuel in it. If I'm smart, I made it run it dry, but I don't think I was that smart. No, it wasn't that smart. So let's see if it'll even fire up. I doubt it will. This thing fires up, I'll be amazed. Ooh, someone was chewing at the recoil. Okay, let's see. Just want to hold the camera so we don't drop it. Oh, almost. There. Let's try it now. Throttle is down. Nope, she ain't gonna fire. Okay, time to do some carb work. Awesome. Alright, well that was a waste of 45 minutes. I don't know what the deal is. She's getting sparked, but she ain't running. So I think the better bet is just to part this thing out. Yeah. Took apart the entire carburetor system again. I actually did it like twice, and then I was like, fuck this. Every year I go through the same deal. And still can't figure out what the problem is with this engine. Obviously this engine has some weird fucked up problems going on. But luckily, I think back in the day I only paid like $100 for this thing. So I should be able to sell the engine for that, and then I get the rest of the goodies. I was thinking about just sticking it on Craigslist as is, but I just hate dealing with the people on Craigslist these days. They're just so fucking stupid. Like, you wouldn't believe some of the emails I get within a week of stupid ads or replies from Craigslist. You know? Like, take my ZR700 for instance. I had that thing listed on Craigslist for almost about a month before I got fed up with it and then took it off of that and put it right on eBay. I was getting stupid offers like, would you take $1,000? Would you trade for a 32-inch plasma? Would you trade for a moped? Like, are these people fucking high? Like, honestly, will you trade for my non-running lawn tractor? Yeah, I'm gonna trade you a $1,700 snowmobile for your non-running MTD piece of shit yard tractor that doesn't even have a mower deck on it. Come on, let's be real. I love people like that. Or they'll offer you, will you take $1,000 for it? The fucking snowmobile track that's on it's worth almost $700. I never understood all that bullshit in my life, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's why I'm not even gonna bother with Craigslist with this thing. I'm gonna pull the engine off of it, pull the tracks off, pull the gearbox off of it, pull the chute off of it, and scrap the rest of it. I actually have 2 new belts on the inside of here because I replaced those last year, if you remember. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing there. But my hand's starting to heal up pretty good now. She's got a little bit of a deepness into her, but she's pretty good. And next week also, we're going to be picking up a couple. I think we're going to be picking up 3 snowblowers and a tractor next week, possibly more, and maybe a couple push mowers. So that'll be next week's project. I know the past maybe 2-3 weeks haven't been a whole lot of videoing, but you know that's what happens when you dice your hand open and you can't really work for a few days anyway. So that kind of sort of sucked. But anyway, I'm gonna start pulling these pulling this engine off, pulling the tracks off, and maybe the gearbox if I get around to it today. We'll have to wait and see. And the one thing I was going to show you guys is, I forgot to show you guys in the book. Let me get the book out here. Hold on a second. Alright, so yeah. So this here's the snowmobile that I ended up buying. The XF 800 Snow Pro Limited in white. And this was actually the snowmobile that I originally was going to purchase. Was the XF Cross Tour, and I actually made a down payment on 2013 Urticat XF 1100 non-turbo, and it's funny, I actually have the video on my phone took pictures of it too. I was going to buy it, but there was just no awesomeness there. There was no Smoky two-stroke. There was no turbo. If it had a turbo, I probably would have bought it. But it wasn't anything special. If I could find the damn photo. Oh, yeah, here it is. That, if the camera will focus here, come on. I don't even know how to focus this, but anyway, so that was the rig there that I was originally going to buy. And it had 0 miles on it. It was a repo sled, so I guess someone didn't quite make their payments, but it was really cheap. It was only $9 grand, but just wasn't me. Was not me. I like my white one. It stands out better than the rest of them. The black didn't really pop out. They got the black one, or the white one. I picked the white one. Black one wasn't too special, but yeah, many videos to be coming on that thing too pretty soon. So I gotta, after I buy my truck, I'm gonna start buying some accessories for it, and then the following year is when I'll start buying performance parts for it, like Speedworks parts and stuff like that. So should make pretty good videos. But anyway, let's continue with this stupid video. Well, this place is starting to look a little bit different daily, I guess. Oh yeah, a little bit of electrical issue going on. Trying to figure out how we're going to run the solar panel wire. But anyway, so now we're back at my uncle's house, and we're at my trailer. And we chopped up the snowblower, so that's all done. Got the good pieces out of it. Came apart pretty easy, not too bad. So we'll get back to the shop later, I'll show you guys that. But now I'm working on here. Let's see what we're making for voltage today. This is without the battery. With the sun we have right now, so it is kind of so sunny out. And we are making 12.3, 12.5 volts at the moment, which is pretty good. So these lights here are going to get replaced. I'm going to get these ones taken out, and I got to buy 3 new ones. There's going to be one that gets put right there, one in the middle, and then one down the back there. We're going to run 1 new wire, and those will all get replaced. So that's pretty good. And gotta put my Sabercat on the battery charger because my interstate battery is dead. So that's awesome. There's a Speedworks pipe I was telling you guys about. Oh yeah, the can. So bearing shocks, guys. Who's interested? 144-inch track on it. Biggest one that the F7s / the Sabercats came in. Mine's in mint condition other than the windshield, which I will buy a new windshield for. So this one's going to be up for sale. Hoping to get over 3 for it, so that'll be nice. And that'll get me up in the truck section. So, gonna drag the thing out today, take a couple pictures of it, make a video, and maybe list on eBay tomorrow. But I'll show you guys the panels too. Ooh, jeez. Ooh, that was close. Someone just wiped the fuck right out. I don't know if you guys can see them, but those are the panels right there. 3 of them were just epoxy down. So that'll work out pretty good. And I patched this yesterday. Ripped off the old broken piece frame rail that was in here, re-welded it in with all new steel. So it's all solid now. Gotta just screw this thing back in place, pop rivet it, and I got the front piece I got to do still, which is right here. This one here I'm going to work on today, cut all this bullshit out and re-weld a new one in. And I re-welded the rear frame piece for the mud flap on too. Oh yeah, that's some freaking cobbling welding, I'll tell you. Because that welder that's in there is horrible to use. It's a Blue Point made by Snap-on. But it just sucks to use. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Love my Lincoln. Anyway, back to work I go.